Hello, welcome to episode 16 of our West African run. So this is our final episode, and of course that's a great pity. I think in a lot of ways I'd quite like to continue this, but Tours and Tournaments is coming out tomorrow, and it doesn't make any sense for us to do that because, well, for a start, I think Tours and Tournaments will break the save, so we won't be able to continue it. And then I don't know if I went on the internet, maybe there's a way around it, but I don't want to be really playing with the old mechanics when there are more, there are new exciting mechanics to be playing with. So this is going to be our last episode. And in a way it is a shame because in actual fact, Billy is in a really, really amazing position. She's got these two gold mines, Niani and Sigurni, and they're starting to provide a lot of money. I mean, this place is only on 27 control, but that will get to, we've got the marshal there, we'll get to 100% control. Really, really good. You can see our money is already quite high, and it's just going to carry on going higher. And there's an awful lot of potential for this character, and it's a shame in a sense that we will have to say goodbye to Billy at the end of this episode today. However, these are some of the things that we want to achieve. Number one is back over to here. Let's look at the duchy titles. Manding is all of this, and I think it's 6 counties altogether. It's quite surprised. It's quite 1, 2, 3. It's 3 more counties. So I don't quite have enough because I've only got 2 to form the duchy. Actually, I've got 3. I've got 3 of 3, but I need 4. I want to form this duchy, so I need to take 1 more of these counties if I can, and then I'm going to form the duchy, and I am going to use my fairly healthy prestige to make that feudal elective, so I can guarantee that goes to my primary heir, along with Igbo land, which already is, which is my kind of like main kind of place. Other things that we want to do, I want to complete the Empire of Guinea. So these areas, all of this we've got, and in fact we've got quite a few extra areas. I think where our vassals have already gone a little bit on a conquering spree, good for them. But there's a big chunk of land here I want to see if I can get. I think it's just 1 county here. There's a little bit here, including the official capital of Guinea. So I want to see if I can get those if I can, and where I can, I'm going to use the technique of offering vassalage to avoid going to war. I think this guy -10 should be able to vassalize him. There's plenty of room for him to improve his opinion, so I think we can vassalize him. And there's, I'm guessing, quite a few counties here. Yeah, 2. The guy up here really does not want to be vassalized, but when you look at it, 566, it's because my realm is remote, so I'm not basically. I don't share a border with him. Well, that will change, once I vassalise his neighbour, and then he's only -66. That may still be difficult to overcome, but we might be able to find a way to overcome that. So where we can, we're going for vassalage. Often, I think it's going to be difficult. Sometimes it's going to be difficult because, say, take this guy for example. He's not the same culture. He's not the same faith, and he's not tribal, and that gives me 50. With some leaders, maybe even more if their cultural acceptance is worse. I'm also not his rightful liege. Surely, as the emperor, I am. Perhaps I have to be the king. Okay, perhaps I have to be the king, and I haven't formed the kingdom over there yet. So we'll see. That's certainly something that I'm aiming to do in this playthrough. In addition, I want to continue. To build up Igbo land, in particularly Igbo Bene, and I want to construct this special building here, the Grand Temple in my capital. That gives me an extra 1 tax per month, which is a lot, but isn't game breaking. The levies, I'm not relying on levies particularly, but 500 levies is better than nothing. But this is good. Okay, so we've got 10% holding taxes in the whole county. At the moment it's 3.43, so it's relatively low, but 10% is another 0.3. But this is very good. Development growth, 20% per month. That's really, really good. So that's going to be able to boost this place up a little bit quicker. Plus, it's just 20% as a boost, a single one-off boost, I beg your pardon, and then it's 0.10 is the actual amount of development growth per month. So that's really, really helpful. We've got the strategy here is to build up the development. A little bit of piety, bit of night effectiveness, which is not a bad thing at all. So, we're on development 12. I think over here we're on about 9 or 10 and 13 there. Okay. So we'll carry on building that up. Now, interestingly, while we're looking at the culture, a culture has actually spread to this county up here. Now, the reason that is significant is that this county has a somewhat lower development. So I need to kind of sort of bear that in mind, really, because obviously the progress that I'm making in innovations is based on the average development of all of the counties of your culture. So it may well be that other places flip, but it probably means that I need to move my steward over there at some point to speed up the process of that place developing. My marshal is excellent by normal standards, but I think I'm a powerful person. I think I can attract somebody better. So that's going to be a key thing, to see if I can get myself a better steward. And then finally, in terms of, a chap did make a very, very interesting comment. I didn't know this at all, but the barony of Benin, or county of Benin, also has a special building. The walls of Benin, and they're really good. They're very similar. In some respects, it's similar to the ones in Igbo land, but a little bit more defence orientated. But if you look at the development growth, plus 75 boost to development. I mean, that's massive, isn't it? In a one-off hit, and then 20% per month, which is twice as good as the special building that I am planning to build. And this guy suggested, very, very sensibly, that I move the capital there, that build around that. We're on episode 15, 16. We're on episode 16. So I'm going to stick with what I'm doing, but I'm very, very grateful to him for pointing out that that's there. Incidentally, I find it just a little bit difficult, frustrating sometimes. I don't know where buildings are. They're very difficult to hunt for. There is the map online, but it doesn't seem to have all of the buildings. I guess that's kind of discovery is just part of the a part of the game. And the next thing to talk about a little bit is our religion. Oh, just to say on culture, we've got martial only, so martial is men only. But we are changing that in a couple of years' time. We're going to be able to bring some women in. So I think if there's any sort of fighting to be done, we might wait, because there might be some really, really good female marshals and knights to be used. So the religion. So we reformed the religion a long, long time ago. Irritating. And it has spread. All of my home kingdom, it's beginning to spread actually into adjacent kingdoms where we own land, but massively over here. And I've had one vassal come to me offering me 100 gold to absolve them of their sins. I've been kind of waiting for the slightly annoying gravy train of people, of pop-ups constantly giving you money. That hasn't happened yet. We've had one, and we formed this religion a very, very long time ago. But my shaman is going to continue to convert these lands. She's working indeed on Owu at the moment, which is down here, I think, somewhere. And hopefully we'll convert nearly all of the land under our control. The idea is that we have... our culture is just in our home in Igbo land here, but we spread our religion to everybody. The idea being that we're a kind of... a conquering power. I don't want to spread the culture, but I do want to spread the religion, because that will help us to govern and to rule. Do you know, I did not even realise that I was doing this. Okay, so I've decided to go for having a shield made, and this chap here is very good at it, so I hear. Right, so let's shrink my head and let's get into the game. Right, I really want to get rid of this lady, so let's just see where her kingdom is. Where's her realm? Okay, so she's in this duchy, which is a part of the kingdom of Akan. I am currently the king of Akan. In succession, the person who is going to get Akan is this boy here. Okay, so I think I'm going to give it to somebody else. Okay, who are the dukes? Now, she's my cousin. She's quite elderly. She is righteous and craven. She's right religion, okay. Likes me. Quite like her heir. Right, let's make her the queen. She's already a duchess. Now she's going to be the queen of Akan, and that will make the other person her vassal. Excellent. Okay, so she can't she can no longer be on my... I did lose my spy master as well. I didn't realise that. That was a little bit careless. But we've lost the other great good commander. She's my rival. I'm quite glad to get rid of her. That's the truth of it. And we'll have a little look and see if we can get better people in. Even that marshal is better than the one we had. Oh, we're trying to get this lady to come to our court because she's really, really good. Yeah, okay, right. We'll keep doing that then. We'll keep working on her, get ourselves a really good steward. Let's have a look at characters for a moment. So, having a look around. So this is the lady that we're trying to attract at the moment. Can we get a better marshal? I mean, look at this chap. He's my champion. I can't do it because he's not landed. So marshal-wise, I think I need a woman. So this guy would probably come. That wasn't enough. Okay. Right, so we'll have to... Well, I think what we'll do is we'll pin him and we'll sway... We'll carry on swaying this lady, get her to court. So I really want the steward. It would be much, much more valuable to me. Okay, we've done another county. So that's Owu, Igbomina. Just have a little look at our military again. So, yeah, we're very, very strong on the old bush hunters. We have begun to replace them a little bit with these guys. No, all the way up to 500. Okay, cool. And we've got mangonels on their way to full strength as well. So I think our army has just taken a big way towards being much, much stronger. A part of the thinking about giving away Akan is I don't want my own children to create very, very powerful dynasties. I'd rather have the king, because when I die, all the kingdoms are going to get split up anyway, but a lot of the sons are going to get 2 kingdoms. This way, perhaps they keep a little bit weaker. I'm not going to found a holy order. I'd quite like to found a holy order, and if I was carrying on, I think I would, because obviously, beyond my realm, I'm bound to be fighting people with different religions. But I want to build this special building, so that's what I'm sort of saving up for at the moment. It's actually reduced by 10, 20, 35% because of some of the things that I have. This man is a rapacious villain. I do not want him as a lover. Hunters' lodges have been constructed, which is lovely. It's increased our money yet again. 30 is enough. Right, I think I can attract her to court. Yeah. Okay, so a simple sway. She's coming to my court. And we have got a better steward, just like that. I'm looking at getting a better spy master, aren't I? Let's have a look at that, just because I might as well. Right, he probably won't come because he's somebody else's spy master. He will come. Okay. So this really is Chris explain all this to me. Just see how powerful having level 5 lodgings is at bringing really, really powerful people to your court. A little bit of renown and a bit of extra court grandeur. Fine. Let's have a look at this actually. So I'm currently ranked 10th in the world. Okay, so we're going to the top with everything. It's going to be quite expensive. But let's see if we can get close to... how close we can get to top. Ah, right, we can now build this. Excellent. 13 months. Quite quick as well. And now I think I'm going to be thinking about going to war shortly. Yeah, army is actually at full strength. We should increase this to size 5. Okay, all that construction from the end of the last episode coming in now and boosting our money back up. Even though we just spent 12 a month committed to amenities, we're already back to where we were. Let's build up the military. This is the configuration that we're going to go with for the next war. Oh, this is the guy I should be swaying. Ah, thank you. 150, that's really nice. Right, come on, gravy train, get going. Right, let's start thinking about the war. Okay, so Akajalan is a level 2 tribal hold, level 3, level 4. So it's Akajalan that we want. I can't declare war. It's only 4 months. Yeah, it's only 4 months. 4 months, I'm going to go for it. Oh, okay. So he's passed away. Will she be vassalised? Yep. Got her. Excellent. So I'm a way off improving these, because I need battlements and manorialism, and I think I'm working my way towards manorialism, but that's still 25 years away. Battlements is still 295 years away. I think we've got an exposure here, Yambanus, which is useful at least. Yeah, so I'm not going to be spending my money probably on these. In that case, are we ready for war? This is a level 2 fort. That go down very, very quickly. Akajalan. Can I take Akajalan? Holy war for the county of... Oh, it's Dakajalan. Okay. Right, that's fine. So the thing is, we'll take it quickly, but it'll take a while before we can actually win this war. So let's place our forces here. We ought to just check how strong they are. It'd be really nice to win this quick enough that they don't start bringing in, other people of their faith. Okay, so raise all men at arms here. Don't have amazing commanders anymore. Okay, off we go. Hopefully this will fall very, very quickly. I just lost my court position. It's probably fair to say I need a court physician. Okay, he's good. Because I know this is the last episode, I'm not too bothered about these places. Do you know what I should have is somebody helping to the building of buildings. Royal architect. Yeah, get her in there. And she's that steward that I found with the Chris method, which is brilliant. I'm going to have a little bit of a punch up. Okay, so he's won that. That's given us 10%. Let's see if we can take that. They're actually quite powerful, this little army. Whoops. Okay. Which way is he going to turn? Okay, we're alright. We're alright. Everything here should be going down quite quickly with those, 2.7 a day. The onagers are doing bestial work here. Okay, so let's do it as one army. We'll send them over there. But this is the only army he has. So let's just go over there and fight him. Just keep an eye on him, check he doesn't double back and attack my besiegers. So got involved in a mini fight. That's great news. Are they going to run? Interestingly, actually, it was Chris as well said about the decision. I wasn't sure. I couldn't quite remember the at any cost, and I probably should have gone for that. And if I went for that, I mean, I'd had to get a golden aplomb first, but it probably would have been worth it to go for it at any cost. And of course, if I got at any cost, I might as well hang on for Avaricious. But I'm quite happy that I'm in this tree now. Increased development in county efficiency. Fantastic. That's exactly what my goals are at the moment. And actually, money isn't particularly being the problem, although I'm losing money at the moment. Right, let's go and take that one. I can absolutely mash their army. I want to stack wipe them. Yeah, that's pretty much a stack wipe. I'm on 83% now, and what it means is that I can now disband all of the levies, and that's just going to massively improve my kind of wartime economy. Right, and send them back over this direction just in case anything bad happens to these besiegers. I think this isn't going to be enough to win this siege. No, 97, but we're close now. How good is this? This is a level 3. Yeah, it's fine. Wow, what a character. Unfortunately, I don't think she's in the line of succession. Oh, do you know what? I can't carry on playing this. I'm not carrying on playing this, but I'd be really, really tempted to play as her, and we have the genius trait in the family. Lovely. That's that one. Okay. Now, this will give away, grant to someone local culture but my religion, and we will form the Duchy of Manding, and we will add the feudal elective law, and we will make my player heir the beneficiary of that. That's super. That's absolutely super. So, that's another one achieved. Okay, this chap here. Can I get him to join? Okay, he's at war at the moment. He would not accept it be minus 61. Partly because our military strength is helping. I am now his rightful liege. Yeah, but it's overcoming this 50 here. If I got him up to maximum like, it would only be about 30 odd. So I think the truth is I'm not going to easily vassalise him. Yeah, but... Yeah, I could, because I can get a little bit by offering him favourable terms. Okay, about this chap here. I mean, I could work on cultural acceptance and things like that, but that feels like a very long way around. There's a potential for this guy to have about 40 better on opinion. We'll sway this guy. If we get him up to 100%, I think we'll be able to do it, probably. I have a not insubstantial amount of money to look at my other target, which is to carry on developing here. I don't think we can construct any of these yet, not until we get manorialism, which probably won't happen in this playthrough. Now, if we upgrade this, really is going to be helping with that heavy infantry, and we're going to be if we were playing on, we'd be swaying towards heavy infantry now. Yeah, let's go for it. Do you know what? The other thing I want to do though is holdings. So I've got a city there, I've got a temple there. I want a city holding. And the reason I want a city holding is I want to... That'll help to bring on the development, won't it? Learning per level of devotion. My level of devotion is currently religious... Oh, no, it's paragon of virtue, which is pretty good. So my learning is now 26. Fantastic. I'd be interested to see how much that's speeded up, how quickly we're going to get manorialism. Somewhat. I think it's definitely knocked some years off. God, we can give... Oh, he's an evil antagonist. I mean, do we want this guy around? What's his son like? Yeah, whatever. Someone's trying to kill my steward. Alright, I'm not keen on her dying. Right. Okay, I don't think bodyguard's going to help us though, is it? Right, let's go and see this chap. Go for that. Okay. Right, we probably need to do a couple of wars. Oh. Oh, that's not good news. Okay. Right. So we want this. Okay. Okay, so he's as weak as you can be. Oh, no. He's not as weak as you can be. He's weak, but he has a vassal. He has a lord. I mean, he's 6,800 troops. He has allies, which are included in this number. But for 750 prestige, I could take all of this. Right, he's Rugen. Okay. Let's have a look at the Rugen religion. It's not incredible, is it? It's not an incredibly huge area. But nonetheless, people are likely to come in to help him. Okay, I think we're just going to go for this. Kingdom, Guinea. I kind of wish I had a little bit more money. That's my only sort of like complaint about this declaration. I think we'll go this way rather than this way. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3. So those are the two strategies here. I could go for like you know, the places on my border, 1, 2, 3, take those 3 counties and then move inland and take this. Or kind of, you know, go for the, you know, do I chop off the tentacles of the octopus, or do I go for the head? I don't really want to raise my levies, and for that reason I'm going to go for the slow approach. Okay, raise all men at arms. And I just need to be very, very careful and keep an eye out that nothing bad really happens in terms of like a massive holy Rugan army appears from somewhere. Right, hopefully this place is going to go down. Oh, they're besieging me. Right, so this is going to be 10 months. This is only going to be 4. This is because my daily rate now is nearly 2.5 per turn. Okay, so we should be able to win this and then break this siege. He's got troops coming though. I've got to be careful. Let's go down and see if we can break these sieges. This siege. I think we're going to have to raise the levies for a bit. No, he's not. He's coming for a fight. Yeah, I think he's coming for a fight that he's going to really badly lose. Right, nice battle. They're all coming in. Oh, what a disaster for them. I mean, yeah, 1,500 killed. Okay. And another 2,000 killed. Okay, so currently they got 3,800 soldiers. Right, we'll catch them. Right, we're going to have to decline this, aren't we? Unfortunately. Actually on 73%, which is nice. Let's go. Right, let's go up to here. That's the original plan. I think even taking this will give us 25%. Do you know, I'm more than happy to have a truce with them for 300. No intention of fighting them. Right, total force that we're potentially facing is 3,000, so I think I can afford to disband most of the levies. Right, here they come. Here they're coming back, so we do need to be a little bit wary. I might actually send them there instead to resupply. Right, I think we maybe need to run. Okay, a bit embarrassing. Right, supply is coming back strong now. 70, 95, 75, okay. Right, let's go and relieve this siege. I think they might just take it before we get there, which is a shame. Okay, right, big victory. Big victory. Taking this will give us a 20, 91, exactly 20. Quite an important victory. So it's made no difference to the score, but their military is in tatters. Okay, right, we won this war. So now we look at the Empire map, and yeah, we've got everything there. The only bits we don't have are here. Don't even need these bits. Is there any hope of vassalising this guy? No. Let's do a little bit of building. Oh, it's such a shame we won't get manorialism before the end of this playthrough. We're still 15 years away. Okay, right, let's build what we can. Bit of extra money. It's not an insignificant amount of money. It's just like so much money to spend. It just feels great. Might as well start spending in Björn now, especially as they've got farms and fields. I mean, ultimately, Manding is going to be the powerhouse. There's no real doubt about that. Okay, can we declare war on these guys? Can I wage war on this guy? Yeah, okay, so it's only one county. He's got a lot of allies joining. I didn't quite realise how ally-full he was. Right, nice victory there. Oh, he's coming in for a fight he's certain to lose. Right, I think this almost feels rude not to do this. Let's go and get in there as well. Right, we won a battle there. We're winning a battle here. That could not have gone more easily. One more. Can we declare war on him? Is there any reason why not? No. Right, is military at full strength? No, let's just let it run for a short time. I mean, look, the crop fields, they're being built so quickly. Oh, it's a tragedy that I'm going to have to finish this. Seize the Gemont in there. Yeah, so for 100, he is vastly inferior. Alright, we've done it. Okay, so look where we are. Okay, so is that we control all of the Empire of Guinea. My next goal in that department would be to carefully decide who's going to get which duchy, who's going to get which kingdom, and start dishing those out. That was an important part of the task I set myself. Here we have the faith, which is spreading, and within a very short amount of time will spread throughout the Ghanaian Empire. That's brilliant. And as people convert to it, it's more and more frequent that they're going to be giving the high shaman the gold for their sins. We have got, crucially, it's way cheaper to build stuff. Like, so for example, these watchtowers, we were getting 10% for architect, 5% for cutting cornerstones, 5% power and prosperity, and the 15% the hidden cities thing, and that's because that's in the jungle, which is a trait of our culture. Really good. But this is even more important. We start looking at the things that we control. We're obviously the Empress of Guinea, and obviously our player heir is going to inherit that. She's also going to become the kingdom of Guinea, which is our most important kingdom at the moment. She's going to have. She won't get these. This will go to her brothers, but brothers and sisters, what I probably will do is literally give them to people that I want to have them. That way, the brothers and sisters won't be too powerful having two kingdoms. They'll have one kingdom, and there'll be other people that I trust with the others. We've got two key duchies, Igboland, where we've got feudal elective, and we made sure that the person that's going to get that is going to be my player heir here. And Igboland is really good, and it's growing, and it's becoming more and more powerful all the time. And the other one, of course, is Manding, and in Manding we got exactly the same thing. So she's going to inherit that as my player heir. The only thing that's a little bit awkward here is I don't control all of the votes. So if you look at this, I'm ranked 1, but they're voting for different people. So actually looking at the candidates, he's in second place. He has 2 votes. We have 4, but this lady has another vote. This lady has another vote. Yeah, so it's actually potentially if they all work together, they would tie. And I'm kind of assuming as the Empress, I get the deciding vote kind of thing where it's tied, but I'm not 100% sure about how that works. So I think longer term, I probably need to be taking a couple more of these counties. I don't want these people voting on who gets Manding. I think that's where we're going to have to finish. It's been a really fun playthrough. And it's such a shame that we're not going to be able to continue it. So when we come back on Friday, we're going to be looking at a Tours and Tournaments playthrough beginning. I'm thinking about Bohemia, but I'm not sure about that. I'm going to wait until Thursday. I'm going to spend a little bit of time playing and having some fun with that, and then I'll make a decision. And you'll know on Friday when you see it upload exactly what I've decided to go for. But basically what I'm looking for is somewhere where I can build tall, very little conquest, the purpose really of doing what I'm beginning to do here, of just building up and making a very powerful, successful, happy realm, strong realm, but also so I've got the financial resources to hold grand feasts and all that kind of stuff, and just try out some of those some of those features that will come in Tours and Tournaments. I'm going to finish there. With great regret, I say goodbye to everybody that has been watching the reign of Queen High Shaman Ebella. Probably my favourite leader since I've been doing these YouTube things. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves. I'll see you on Friday.